this instruction video for the Zoids Judge Capsule kit. Sorry, this is the first video I've ever made, so apologies in advance. And sorry for my hands, which are super dry right now, and cracking and bleeding. But anyway, so what you see here before you is everything that you will receive in a Judge Capsule kit, except you'll obviously receive 2 of these. This is the stand walls, and yeah, this is everything you get, how it comes, and most of it is pretty easy to put together. You can just intuitively understand how it goes together if you know what the end product looks like, which I assume you do if you're watching this video. And the only thing that's really difficult to understand how to go together is probably the hinges, which I'll go through in detail a little bit later. Okay, so first up, I guess we'll go through all the parts. Here we have the base face, which sits on the base walls. We have the re-entry tines, as I call them, that go under the body. Here we have the main body, the lid, the main body's little lip, which can go up and down, the neck collar, the main face, the underbody, where the stand will be received, or if you don't have a stand, then you can always put in the little thruster piece here. Here we've got the 2 telemetry boxes, the 2 front screens, 4 of the parts to go into the body, side panels, the main body collar, and the main body top and bottom. Okay, so most of this is fairly simple to understand how to put together. The main body just has 2 pieces that you glue together like so. Oh. Like that. The side panels, they just insert into there and help locate the body. Front panels just slot on like that, and the telemetry boxes slot in at the back there. Once that's done, flip it up, put on the underbody, so that just goes in on a diagonal, twist it around, and just put it down there. Obviously we'll be gluing everything. I'd recommend either a 2-part epoxy or super glue. Once you've done that, probably put in the neck collar and probably leave this one off till later, because once we've got all that together and the front screens and the telemetry boxes, probably best to go off and put on the tines. Now the tines just slot on like so, and they're located by these 4 rods that come with the kit. And when you're wanting to glue them in their final positions, I've also included 3D printed tine aligner. You can just slot this down over the 4 tines, and that will perfectly align your tines so that they are not skew-if. And after that, the main body obviously just slots into the neck, like that. You'd put on your back, and your face, and obviously the little lip. And from there you go on to putting on the lid. Okay, so from there we'll move on to the hinges. Now I'm going to show you how to assemble the hinges that affix the lid to the main body. So you'll have 4 of these, which are the main body of the hinges, and they all have a little tab on the end, and that's the important part of them. You'll get 1 of these per hinge, so 2 total, and 4 of these little rods to locate them. Now both these and the rods will require some sanding to get a good fitment, and please ensure that you sand them so that they fit nicely and rotate a full 180 degrees inside the main hinge body there before you assemble. Okay, so first things first is you take one of these hinges, one of the middle bodies, and put them together with the help of one of your pre-sanded little rods. They just slot right in like that. Just ensure that they're flush. So then you've got a nice little rotating hinge like that. And then they're fiddly, so be prepared to pick them up off the floor a few times. Okay, so once you've got that, we insert them into the main body. Okay, so the tab on the bottom. First you insert that into the tabbed hole, like so. It won't go very far. The next step is to rotate it towards the center of the center line of the capsule body. So you just twist it like that, and then it will now run up and down on a little track inside there, and it won't come out. So you do this for both of them. So pop it in, twist it to the center, and you're good to go. I recommend doing this, just hanging them over the edge so that they don't just fall in there, and sometimes it's a pain to get them out. Next step is to do the exact same for the lid. So we pop these in, like so. Again, twist towards the middle, and that way they run along the track in there as well. Exactly the same mechanism as the main body. I'll just put this aside. And then do the second as well. Push in and twist. Okay, so now once you've got that, you'll probably lose them, so have some tweezers on hand, or you can just do that and they'll come right out, but they won't go any further because they're in the track. Okay, so next thing to do is to just pop these in using your last two little rods. Okay, once you get it to this stage where you've got one hinge fully connected, this is where it gets fiddly, and where this hinge is most prone to breaking. So you've got to be very careful not to bend this either way. But once you've got this hinge in, you just do the exact same as you did with that one, and pop that one in there with much difficulty, and tweezers. And once you get this one in, your hinges are complete. Okay, so once you've got your second hinge in, you're good to go. You just line them up, and it's closed, and that's your judge capsule body and lid fully assembled. To open them, you just pull it out, and hinge it however you want. And to close, again, just lining them up, and you're done. So that's how you assemble your Judge Capsule model kit. Thank you for watching.